In 2005, Hurricane Katrina devastated the Gulf Coast. Since then, countless hours have gone into rebuilding the region, but there is a lot of work left to be done. And Ann Curry is in New Orleans this morning with something that could help. Ann, good morning once again.
Meredith, good morning once again to you. Almost 2.5 years since Katrina, just steps now from where the levees broke. Today, Brad Pitt is unveiling his new vision for the lower 9th Ward, which of course was ground zero for Katrina. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
You're launching a new effort here. You form an organization called Make It Right.
That's right.
And your plan is to build 150 homes, maybe more?
Well, we're going to start with 150 homes. I mean, in this area where we're standing right now, they lost over 5,000. So, you know, I'm hoping we can expand here and expand over to the rest of New Orleans. There's no reason why we need to stop here. We got a really good group of people working here. We got some great designs, and it's just going to be if we can get the financial support to make up the difference that people need to return to their homes.
Let's remind people about what happened here in the lower 9th Ward. We actually have some videotape to remind you of what happened. In fact, the area is still shattered. This was Katrina's ground zero, one of the poorest communities. And now let's take a walk now and see what you have in mind. These buildings are wrapped in pink so that they can be seen, you say, from Google Earth?
Well, I'd love to see this from Google Earth, especially at night.
I mean, they represent where you want the homes to eventually go.
Well, this is. I mean, it's an art installation. It's a social statement, probably. But most of all, it's a fundraising tool. And
what makes you think you can pull this off, Brad?
Oh, we can do it. It's ready to go. It's just a matter of how many we can do. I mean, we called on 13 great architects to come in. We got great designs. The community has shaped this thing. We're all ready to go.
We actually have some pictures that you gave us that reveal for the first time what these homes are going to look like. We have a videotape showing these images.
Great.
And residents actually get to pick which home they want. You already have 7 people, families have already picked a home.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we're going to have people in homes by the end of next summer. So we're really excited by that.
Next summer, this summer.
You're going to see life coming in. You're going to see the communities come back.
You've donated $5 million of your own money, or you're pledging. You've got somebody else pledging another $5 million, and you're also asking the American people to step up and help. How can they help?
That's what this is. I mean, this is really an Adopt a House campaign. I'm asking for foundations, for high net worth individuals, for church groups, for corporations to come in and adopt a house. Basically, $150,000 will get a family back into their homes. So
you actually think even like Joe and Ma Smith or whatever at home with $1, if they go to a certain website.
It works on this level too. If they come on the website, you can adopt a low flush toilet, a solar panel. These are all sustainable.
For Christmas.
For Christmas, yeah.
Rather than that sweater you
That's my hope. If you go on and do that, and I'm going to get my dad a tankless water heater, just for the surprise. But that's the hope here is to call on the American people to come here in the holiday season and to come to our website and help the families of New Orleans get back into their homes.
And people who have no connection to New Orleans, why should they do this?
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not much of a salesman. I mean, I can't tell people either you're moved or you're not. But for me, I think of a father who once had a home here and raising my kids here, and if I lost everything and had no way to return, how that would make me feel. And then the fact that other Americans would come in and help me out and help me create a path for me to come back to my roots, to my home, would mean everything to me, would restore my faith in humanity.
So you want to do that?
We're going to do that. I mean, Mr. Green over here, he's living in a trailer. He lost his granddaughter and he lost his mother tonight, right here in this where we stand.
I know.
Jumping from roof to roof. Well, you got to understand, this place where we are, within 20 minutes, the water level was up to 18 feet.
Right.
People were forced to their roofs. The house off the foundations, having to jump to another roofs, and it's a huge tragedy that left a big scar, and it's a big scar now because these people are in limbo.
You can do this because of the love of your fans, because you've got people who care about you, and it gives you power to bring attention to all of this. Your fans, a lot of them want to know, how you have time to do this. I mean, here you are, you're an actor, you're a father of 4 kids, all under the age of 7. We see you as a play on the ground, hands-on kind of father.
I don't know how to. I see this as a great opportunity. I find this more fulfilling as any film I've been in.
So when you stack up your priorities, how do you prioritize in your multiple?
Well, it's going to be family first, certainly, but that love of my family brings me here
And does doing this come before movies? You got to prioritize
yeah, sure.
when you multitask.
I guess so. I mean, I can't. I don't see why I have to let anything go at this point. But right now, yeah, this is the focus, and we're going to see this through.
And more than 150, so this could be a long-term project.
Yeah, I mean, we should be down here for years. I mean, we'll go as long as we got the support. So I'm really hoping that folks will come to the website www.makeitright.org. I mean, www.makeitrightnola.org.
Okay.
And we'll check us out and see what we're doing here.
Brad Pitt, you know what? Multitasker.
Great.
A man who likes pink. Full of surprises.
I guess so.
Thank you so much
Thank you much. I appreciate it.
And we want to tell everybody that if you didn't get that website, you can find a link to it on our website, which is at todayshow.com. Now back to you, Meredith.
Thank you. And if I can ask you and Brad very quickly, the images of the houses, they look like they're on a stilt. They're raised houses. Is that because of concerns that there could be flooding again in the area?
Meredith is asking, in the images that we showed, it looks like the houses are on stilts. Is that because of concerns about flooding again?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no question if you live in San Francisco, you're gonna go through another earthquake, and there will be flooding here again. Mm-hmm. And so the requirements for the architects were affordability, sustainability, safety, one of the key issues, and that they be beautiful. And so, yeah, there's definitely these homes will be built to the height restrictions to keep people who are, if they have to weather out a storm, keep them safe. There's other safety precautions built into the buildings where you can even get higher and safety kits worked in. But yeah, it's a big focus.
And Brad, actually, Meredith had some of the biggest names in architecture all over the world involved in these drawings, and there are, I think, about 13 different types of homes that people can choose
Yeah, right
from.
now. And again, we hope to bring in more architects and keep building on this catalog and make it available for everyone.
Thank you,
Yep.
Brad.
Yeah.
Meredith?
Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Brad. Truly beautiful.